It's food time, brought to you by Welcome Home Podcast. Hey, Trevor, how's it going? More
Hey,
food
Tom.
time.
Yeah, we're trying this again because we did this last week and we enjoyed it, but also it didn't quite go the way that we wanted it to. So let's be honest, it didn't. It wasn't perfect, and that's fine.
we had fun with it, and that's what mattered. I'm waiting for someone to notate on the YouTube video about how I freeze in the middle of it, and that's fine. Listen, we're aware, okay? We had technical issues last week, but we got it out still. It's still out there. I hope everybody enjoyed it. The funny thing is, though, Trevor, right? Like right after we were done recording that episode, Disney put out like a whole bunch of more food guides. And in fact, there's not even really any news going on outside of food for the holidays.
So we're doing it again.
We're doing food time, and it's just our regular episode this week. So it's a melding of food time and the regular episode.
And you get two back-to-back food time episodes, which is exciting. That I don't want to preface that this is going to be a regular thing that's going to happen.
No, definitely not.
But yeah, it is kind of fun that we're actually doing, a couple of video episodes. So yeah, this should be interesting.
Yeah, I think it will kill me if we keep doing food times back to back like this.
I can't keep doing food time. Like if we're going to do video episodes, I think, we will branch out beyond food time, but
yes.
There is a lot to talk about here, but we'll figure out
so much more food. Yeah. I mean, no joke. Trevor, I know you had a busy week. I had a busy week. When I went to come do the episode this week, I looked and I'm just like, they put out 4 more food guides. Like there's that much more food for the holidays. Like that's crazy, right? Which listen, it's not a bad thing. It's great to have all this food. I mean, I'm not going to complain. I like doing food time, and I think people out there like us doing food time. And so that makes me happy that we can do more of it. But why don't we get right into it, Trevor? Because there's a lot of food out there, right? Like there's a lot to talk about. So,
so where are we starting?
We are going to start at so it's interesting how they broke this up. They're saying the holidays at Walt Disney World theme parks and Disney Springs. Now, you might say, well, wait a second. You just did the party. You just did the parks, right? We really didn't, though. We did the parties. That's a different thing.
Yeah.
There's more to the stuff than just the parties.
Yeah, this is covering everything else.
This is all everything, right? So let's do this. Ready? So we're gonna start at Walt Disney World. We're gonna have some Disneyland later. We got lots of good stuff going on here. So we're gonna start though at Disney Springs and at the parks. And by the way, there's so much stuff on here, Trevor. We usually will cover both the new and the existing, the returning stuff. There's no returning stuff because there's so much new stuff. We're just going to talk.
We're skipping all there. There's lots of stuff returning. You can obviously go and look at this stuff if you want in the food blogs and everything. But yeah, for the sake of time, because Tom and I talked about this before the episode, there is
too much.
There's too much stuff, so we're just covering the new stuff on this one.
Just the new stuff. So we're going to start off here at Amorette's, which always has amazing stuff. And Amorette's has an entirely new holiday menu here. Like just a whole set of new holiday stuff. And every time I see Amorette's, I'm just like, I must eat everything that's there. And part of me wants to take a little stop, the day after my little excursion at Disney Springs and stop at Amorette's and get some of these things because they just look so good. I mean,
so what's stopping you from doing that?
I don't know. I mean, it's going to be the day before Thanksgiving. I know my mom's already fretting a little bit about getting home and getting all the Thanksgiving stuff started. So,
but I mean, you have to drive the car, right?
That's true. They're dependent on me. The car just drove itself to Disney Springs. How did that happen?
Yeah, and also, hey, we're starting with this first one here, which is a butterscotch Christmas candy. I feel like you could hold this, while you're driving and just, eating.
I don't know. It's a little messy.
It might be a mess. I don't know, but we'll see. I mean, there's mousse in it. Yeah.
If you're just listening to the audio version of the show, right? When we say butterscotch Christmas candy, it's not really a butterscotch Christmas candy. It is a butterscotch mousse, brown butter cake, and salted caramel crispy pearls. I'm not entirely sure where those crispy pearls are. I'm going to guess it's on the inside. I don't know. But it looks like a little butterscotch candy. It's got the little wraps on the end. It's got the whole thing.
you could eat. This is a hand cake. You can just,
You think
know,
so?
yeah,
Okay.
you can just pop this in your mouth. Do you know what's actually breaking my brain about this this thing? Is I noticed this as you were describing it. There's a little chocolate medallion on the top.
Yeah, little, yeah.
And I thought it was just like I was like, oh, that's kind of a neat design. It actually says Merry Christmas.
Oh my gosh, it does. I didn't notice that either because it's kind of muddled a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because it like it's kind of blended in with like the little stars and everything. But I was like,
oh my god,
oh, like that's actually like very intricate.
It
And
is.
yeah, it was breaking my brain there for a second. All of a sudden, I was like, it says Merry Christmas. Oh my god.
It does though. It's awesome. But we should move on to this next one, which is pretty. I have to say, this is a little basic for Emirates.
That was a huge letdown.
It's a huge drop off. It's You're going from this fancy dessert to a cookie.
So it's going to be a roller coaster.
No. There's a lot of good stuff in here. Okay, so
this doesn't look like anything other than a regular chocolate cookie.
It looks like a cookie I've made in my house before, right?
Yes.
Like it's not anything special, really. I don't think so. But let's say it's a chocolate chunk cookie made with M&Ms and M&Ms Winter Blend, which just means that they're blue and white and light blue, and some chocolate chunks and some sea salt. Okay, it looks good. Fine. Basic cookie. Let's go to other things that are more fun.
If you're going all the way to Amaret's for a cookie, fine.
Yeah. You're gonna if you're going all the way to Amaret's, just go to Gideon's instead. Just go to Gideon's, get a Gideon's cookie. Although I didn't see Gideon's anywhere on this Disney Springs list, which I thought was interesting. But that's neither here nor there. So we have this Christmas present cake bar, which is a gingerbread cake combined with milk chocolate mousse, caramel crispy pearls, and it's got Chip and Dale on it. But I'm guessing the caramel crispy pearls are on the inside, right?
I'm assuming whenever they say crispy pearls, it's like you bite into it and it's a texture thing, right? So you get the crispy, it's like Rice crispy inside of whatever. Yeah.
Do you have Carvel up in Canada, Trevor? Are you familiar with Carvel?
I don't know what that is.
Okay, so Carvel is like an ice cream place that's like I feel like it's very much an East Coast thing too, but they were known for these little crispy chocolate things that they put inside. They make ice cream cakes and they put these like little crispy chocolate pieces inside their ice cream cakes, and that's like the greatest thing ever. And it kind of reminds me almost of like these crispy pearls, even though we can't see them. But this would be really, this is a really yummy sounding thing. Yeah. What a pain, by the way, this must be to cut out these pieces with Chip and Dale on them, because it's like it's got a lot of contours.
Yeah, I'm wondering if it's if they've got like a press thing for it, or because it almost, you're right, it almost looks like somebody like cut it out of a shape or something. So
it looks like somebody had to sit there with like an X-Acto knife and kind of just go like
it's not you're right, it's not just the usually they'll do just like it's printed and it'll just be like a square or a circle. Like they've actually taken the time to cut it out, so it has some design to it, or there's some effort put into this. I usually get on those printed things, but I feel that's a better use of it.
I agree.
Yeah. Okay.
So moving on now. So this is a beautiful looking dessert. First of all, let's say that it is the Frosted Winter Rose. It is a chocolate biscuit with a dark chocolate mousse and raspberry filling, but it looks like a light blue rose.
Which I've seen. They've done the rose.
Done the roses before. Yeah.
So, because I was going to say, I've seen this before just in red. So it's the same. It looks like it's the same dessert. It's just you can get it in blue instead of red. No.
Yeah, but it's also a dark chocolate mousse and raspberry filling. Both of those things sound really good. But
I don't know. I don't know what was in the original one. To be fair, I feel like it was.
It's probably a chocolate mousse, right?
Yeah, something similar.
Something similar to that. Yeah. I would think so. What else we got here? Oh, this thing, man.
Ooh, wow.
This is awesome. So this is a gingerbread house petite cake. And listen, Amaret's is known for these little cakes that they do, right? That tend to be really intricate and really cool looking. This one is so cool. It looks like a little round gingerbread house. Gingerbread chiffon, marshmallow mousse, milk chocolate mousse. Milk chocolate and marshmallow mousse, by the way, Trevor, right? And then you got the gingerbread in there. It's almost s'moresy, right? But the with gingerbread instead of the graham cracker. Yeah, and then you have salted caramel pearls. Yeah,
the crispy pearls somewhere in there.
and then some M&Ms across the top. But it's got like a little wreath on it. It's got a door. It's got a little gingerbread man. It's got windows. This is awesome.
That is incredibly. It looks like a lot, but I feel like you're gonna get it and be like, it wasn't enough.
Like I want more. It
Yeah.
should be bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. I mean, you're probably right about
because
that.
it is a petite cake, right? So it's probably only like this big. Like it looks huge in the picture. So it's
interesting. Yeah. I mean, you're probably right. I've never gotten one of these petite cakes before, so I don't know how big they actually are. I mean, I think they're fairly small. I just don't know.
Yeah, I feel like they're called petite cakes for a reason. But also like you don't want like, a massive cake that you can't eat. So, these, like the funny thing is this is a forced perspective thing where it just looks like this thing would be amazing, but then you get it and it's like, I wish I had more of it. Right.
We need something to compare it to, right? Like we need a comparison photo because it's hard to tell how big it actually is.
I need a fork next to it, so I know what I'm dealing with.
Yeah. That works. That makes sense. I need that cookie next to it. Although that cookie was the size of a plate, so I don't know. Maybe it was a big cookie. I don't know. So Trevor, this is one that like I'm actually really like interested in and I'm not really. Are you a creme brulee person? Do you like creme brulee?
I do like creme brulee. It's hot cocoa creme brulee. Like I guess creme brulee to me is just like that, like caramel kind of flavor, right? So I don't know that I need hot cocoa creme brulee, but I will say that the star or the snowflake on top of this, I mean,
it looks pretty cool. Yeah,
it's it would not be my first pick. I mean, compared to the gingerbread house cake, I mean, this is like.
Hot chocolate creme brulee sounds delicious, though. Chocolate creme brulee with chocolate whipped cream, which I don't even see whipped cream. And maybe it's under the snowflake.
Yeah, I'm guessing it. Yeah, I'm guessing it's that. It looks like there's a mousse underneath the snowflake there.
Yeah, that just sounds delicious to me. I want to eat that. I want that to go in my belly.
This is still all at Amorette's, right?
We're still at Amorette's, man.
Okay,
we're still
okay. What else do they have? Because we need to
keep it moving here. So
we have a lot more places to cover.
We do. So we have a Mickey Petite Dome cake. I'm sorry, not cake. A Mickey Petite Dome. Now, this is another thing Amorette's is known for. They do these domes all the time. White chocolate mousse, dark chocolate mousse, crispy pearls, chocolate chiffon. I just want to call it white chocolate mouse, but that's neither here nor there. But
I mean, it seems like a lot of these are just like delivery methods for crispy pearls
and for mousse.
For mousse and crispy pearls, and then same thing is it looks like they call this a sweater hat.
Yeah, it's the sweater hat thing, right? Like we talked about this. Yeah,
it's a toque. It looks like
it is. Yeah, that's what it is. But these are like trendy though. But it's the Mickey sweater hat cake dome. Or I keep saying cake, dome cake. This is gingerbread chiffon, marshmallow mousse, milk chocolate mousse, and salted caramel crispy pearls. It's very similar to the other thing that they had, but it's in a dome form. That one we talked about earlier, I don't remember what it was now. That was almost like a s'more,
Yeah. So, I mean, it's sorry. These are feeling very
repetitive,
samey to me. Like
samey.
Amorette's is kind of like it feels like they got a bunch of things and they're like, this is our like lineup of Christmas stuff. Here it is in different forms.
Yeah,
right?
Okay.
I mean, they're not offering like unique flavors in each of these. Again, it's raspberry filling, vanilla chiffon. Nothing that I'm like immediately like, oh, that's interesting. Like it's all.
Yeah, so the one we're looking at right now for the audio listeners is a mini petite dome, which is a white chocolate mousse, raspberry filling, vanilla chiffon. It looks exactly as you think it would. It looks like Minnie Mouse and in a dome form but it has on the bow. It's got like some what is that? The mistletoe or holly?
Mistletoe,
is that holly?
Yeah,
that is. Whatever that is.
Yeah.
Okay, it's on the bow
with the three berries. I think it's mistletoe.
Okay. Okay. Gotcha. But there's also some more here though too. There's besides those things. Oh, actually, we're done with. Oh no, wait. Is there more at Amorette's? I think there is actually. Yes. So we have a North Pole bar, which it looks great. It looks cool. It looks like the what you would think the bar. I mean, I always associate it
Like
with
if you,
the Santa Claus, where he lands and then the little pole comes out and then they type in the little code and then the sleigh goes down into the workshop. That's kind of what it reminds me of. But it's basically like so. First of all, it's an espresso, dark chocolate mousse, chocolate chiffon, and cherry jam.
okay.
Which I'm assuming the cherry jam is maybe in between or is somewhere in the middle.
Yeah,
there?
it's gonna be like a
line
cookie.
of it somewhere, right?
Yeah. You'll get like a wafer cookie, I assume, something like that.
That's what I would think. But so it's in the and so it's chocolate on the outside and it looks like a bar, and then there's like a it's like a peppermint swirl thing on the top, right? Which they don't really say what that's flavored as. I'm gonna guess it's just like icing or something. I don't know.
I assume it's just vanilla icing with a red dye in it.
Nonetheless, looks delicious, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
if you tilt your head sideways, it does look like the North Pole in this picture, but yeah.
Yeah. It's a kind of, I could see it. Yeah. We also have a peppermint bark cheesecake. So I know cheese oriented things like this not always great for you, but I forget.
I like
cheesecake.
Yeah, I do like cheesecake. I try to enjoy cheesecake when I can, but peppermint and cheesecake, though, I don't know that really works for me.
Peppermint is always a tricky thing, right?
It is, yeah.
There's
like
a line that you could cross that gets into toothpaste territory.
Exactly, yeah. So
it's subtle.
And the problem is that cheesecake is a very strong flavor to begin with. So, like, I feel like if you're going to add peppermint to it, it has to be equally strong, which means then you're getting, overwhelming peppermint, overwhelming cheesecake flavor. I don't know that I'm convinced that this works.
It's fair.
Yeah. But
listen, so
again,
this
looks nice.
I didn't even read it though. Like it's peppermint bark cheesecake. So it's peppermint cheesecake, chocolate cookie crust, dark chocolate mousse, and a dark chocolate peppermint bark on the top. It looks it's a pretty looking dessert for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's what you would expect to go with peppermint. Is a lot of chocolate and peppermint goes well together. I will say that whatever red dye they're using is like
really red,
neon red. Everything that we've seen so far, like it's just like this bright red that they're doing everything with, which again, feeds into the the peppermint, or the red and white coloring makes sense and all that. It's like you said, it looks great. It's just I don't know that I want peppermint cheesecake.
It's understandable. I'm not a big cheesecake person, but I would probably try this. I do like peppermint, and I don't really even mind if it goes into the toothpaste territory. I like a good minty dessert.
Oh yeah, I'm down for minty stuff too. But like I said, it's just I feel like this particular case would be like I would have a bite or two and be like, whoa, like that's
a lot.
That's too much. Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. I get that. We also we have a Santa Mickey gingerbread cookie, and this is for audio listeners here, this is a gingerbread cookie shaped like Mickey, of course, that is dipped in white chocolate on the top. So like half of it's dipped in white chocolate, and it's got royal icing to make like the little fringe of the Santa hat, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then just some sprinkles on top. This one's not that impressive, but a solid option, I would say.
Yeah. I like how, or I guess, so the red we've been seeing everywhere is white chocolate. So they're dyeing their white chocolate like incredibly red.
Well, listen, there might be some photo, enhancements going on here too, right? Like where they probably did some processing afterwards.
I feel this. I feel like you could taste the red dye in this.
No, you think so? I mean, I don't know. It's Amaretto.
It looks like a lot of red dye.
That's fair. Okay, that's fair. We also have a snowman pastry, which is what was on our cover photo here, which is very cool looking. I will say it's a cookie and cream, a chocolate brownie on the bottom, and then dark chocolate crispy pearls. And he looks like Frosty the Snowman. He's got his little cap, his little hat on the top that makes him magical. He's got the eyes and the nose, no mouth though, oddly enough. But a nice little scarf around the middle. But
I think it works. You don't need the mouth. It kind of actually reminds me of like how Mario Party does the snowmen. I don't know if you played a bunch of Mario Party or not, but they have snowmen in there, and it's kind of the same aesthetic. I feel
it is.
Just the eyes and the nose, and I mean it works. It looks cute, and I think I would actually go for this over the peppermint cake.
Cookies and cream sounds delicious, right?
Yeah, cookies and cream, chocolate brownie, dark chocolate crispy pearls. Yeah, makes sense.
That sounds pretty good to me.
Yeah.
We do have one more item.
Still, gosh.
I know.
Okay,
I told you they got
guys. Come on.
They're overachievers over there. Okay,
yeah,
they're
clearly.
overachievers.
Like, okay, we still got to do the rest of this episode though. Like,
vanilla eclair. And so it's got chocolate. Vanilla. What is it? Vanilla mousse topped with marzipan, sugar, Christmas lights, and a chocolate coin. I think this is pretty impressive looking just for a basic eclair. You know.
The top, yeah. I mean, I guess, as far as eclairs go, I feel like there's not a lot you can do with an eclair because of just how it's baked and whatnot.
It's an eclair.
Yeah.
You can have different fillings, right?
Yeah,
like
it's really it's the marzipan on top with the Christmas lights and everything that is really giving it that festive look. Like it's honestly a very like. If you think about it, like they're literally just piping chocolate icing and then putting a couple of little Christmas light looking things. Like it's a very simple thing, but actually very smart,
very
like
effective.
Yeah,
it's very effective.
Well.
Yeah, I agree. All right, so that's enough of amarettes. The next thing we actually have is a drink over at Dockside Margaritas. So if you want to do a drink, a festive drink, there seems to be a lot of pomegranate going on around the Disney resorts this time of year. So you got a Patron, silver tequila, was a Contro liquor. I had a hard time with this last time. Contro liqueur, sweet and sour, and a pomegranate juice garnished with lime wedge. Looks like a pretty basic margarita, just some pomegranate going on there. We do go over to Jock Lindsay's after that, who has been just killing it with the holiday food. I feel like after Halloween,
I'm excited to actually talk about like a real dish and not just like cake.
Not just cake.
Because amarettes, like that was a lot of sugar up front.
That's fair.
Yeah,
that's fair. So Jock Lindsay's has been doing a lot of really cool stuff, and this is a place I still want to go that I haven't gone yet. I really need to go here. But they have a wreath of Wellington. It's a strip steak mushroom. What does that say? Duxelles? What is that?
I don't even know what. Yeah, Duxelles? Yeah,
we're probably saying it wrong, and someone will probably tell us. Gruyere, in a wrapped up in a puff pastry, herbed Parmesan, and horseradish mustard aioli. This, first of all, visually looks awesome, right?
Yeah.
And then secondly, if they really present it this way with the dome and the and smoke and that whole thing, I mean, just the whole thing looks very cool. Now, I'm out on this because of the mushroom, and you also know I'm not a big steak guy. So this isn't something I would eat, but I will tell you it looks awesome.
I mean, yeah, that's unfortunate because I feel like it's
like my wife.
Yeah, because beef Wellington is just really good. You would enjoy this. I know you say you're not a steak or a mushroom guy. I feel like you would really.
You're probably right. I probably would.
All right. What else does Jock Lindsay's have going on?
We have the Boughs of Holly deviled eggs, which are deviled eggs with sweet potato filling, fried chicken, herbed butter, cranberry, and parsley.
I mean, that's kind of hitting all of your.
I would eat all that. Yeah.
That's like breakfast and lunch together, I guess.
It is,
this is brunch. Yeah.
I love a good deviled egg, but you throw a piece of fried chicken on the top of it, a little chicken nugget right on there.
Yeah. I mean, I never thought about that, but it makes sense. Just, like chicken nuggets with your deviled eggs.
I guess, right? Like I've never tried it before, so I don't know if it's good.
Do you suppose it's served in this little, or I guess I assume
thing?
Yeah, like I know. Jock Lindsay's their presentation is kind of a step above everybody else. I feel like it's going to come out in this little Christmas
tree case. Yeah. I want it to be revealed to me, Trevor. I want it to be open, and then I go, like.
One thing that I'm not sold on is the whole cranberries, just because I'm not
take that off.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of whole cranberries, so I would kind of be like, yeah, that's nice. And
I'm not a fan of the parsley either, to be honest with you. It's just a little sprig of parsley, but I'm taking both the cranberry and the parsley, and I'm going to put that.
I don't mind the parsley. It's just the cranberry would be the only thing I would avoid.
That's fair. Now there also are turkey egg rolls here, which they didn't have a picture for, but they're turkey egg rolls with sweet and sour cranberry dipping sauce.
I did see a picture of those when I looked at the
Did
blog
you?
post. I did.
I thought those were something different.
It was the very last picture, and it was actually so funny enough that I saw those, and I immediately thought about when we talked about last week the egg rolls that they didn't cut them in half. This time they actually did cut them in half.
When I saw these, I thought they were bread.
Oh.
They look like decorated bread. That's my bad. Sorry, everyone.
Okay. All right, so we don't have a picture, but you can actually see the inside of a turkey.
Yes.
Turkey spring roll.
And now I also understand why they didn't do the picture of the inside of the pastrami, because it's not the most appetizing view in the world. It really isn't.
Yeah, but that's fair.
Turkey egg rolls, sweet and sour cranberry dipping sauce. Apologies for not having a picture. That is my bad.
I would go for some turkey spring rolls.
That's fair. Yeah, I mean, I would eat that. I would eat that. I like turkey. Turkey's a great. If I'm gonna have a sandwich, I'd go a turkey sandwich. I love Thanksgiving. I love having some turkey. So yeah, I'm in for that.
I don't associate spring rolls as being festive necessarily, but the turkey kind of overrides that, I think.
I would agree with that. They also just have what they're calling cookies with eggnog, which is just eggnog with some rum and a tree sugar cookie, a snickerdoodle swirl cookie, and a chocolate peppermint cookie. Yeah, with some cookies, whatever.
That snickerdoodle looks really good.
The cookies do look excellent. Yeah, I will say that.
I will say that, sorry, just going back to like how Amorette's was presenting everything, this doesn't. It's still got like the all the colors and brightness and everything. It doesn't feel quite as like fire engine overwhelming.
It's a little bit more of a dull red. It's more of a dull red,
which I think works in this case. I think this would be after eating some spring rolls. Yeah, give me a plate of cookies.
That's a nice little dessert flight here.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna go away from Jock Lindsay's. We're gonna head over to the Sunshine Churros, a little stand there, and for a gingerbread churro. And this is a churro that's rolled in gingerbread sugar, drizzled with buttercream frosting, topped with crushed gingerbread cookie crumbs, and a spritz, Trevor, of edible glitter. just a spritz. Someone just did a little bit of, of that.
I don't believe that. This
is way more than a spritz.
This looks like a hot mess.
It looks delicious to me. I don't know what you're talking about, Trevor. This looks delicious to me.
Sure, but it's very busy.
I guess busy. Yeah.
I guess for me visually, like there's too much going on here. Like I know that there's a churro underneath, but it feels it feels like somebody dropped it in the sprinkles vat. And
just like they're just like they're making the churros, and they're just like, oh wait, let's keep this.
Oops, sorry, here you go. Like, yeah, it's that's I'm sure it's delicious. It's just too much. There's too many things going on here.
Really quick fun story, Trevor. Okay. When I had my wisdom teeth taken out when I was in college, right? It was right around the holidays, and I think right, when you have your wisdom teeth taken out, you have to be careful about eating things that are like small, right? Because they leave like little pockets in the back, right? And it was right around Christmas time, and it'd been a little while, so I was like, all right, whatever. And I had a cookie that had these little Christmas tree sprinkles that are on here, and one of the Christmas tree sprinkles got lodged in the little pocket where my wisdom tooth was, and I had to go back to the doctor to get a Christmas tree sprinkle extracted from the pocket where my wisdom tooth was. So every time I see those, I think about that.
So don't eat overly busy churros if you've had your wisdom teeth out recently.
Exactly correct, Trevor.
That's the PSA from Tom.
That's the PSA. I should have done it in a more serious voice, and we should have had like the. Have you ever seen the thing, Trevor? The more you know, where it goes the little rainbow goes. The more you know, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So, anyway,
all right. What else we got?
Swirls on the Water. We're going over to Swirls on the Water, which does some Dole Whip and such, and it's Swirls on the Water. We have a Mickey gingerbread cone. It's a gingerbread cone with chocolate soft serve, Dole Whip pomegranate with the chocolate stuff that feels chocolate, I guess chocolate pomegranate.
Oh wait, actually I've had chocolate covered pomegranates. Yeah, it does work.
Okay. And then holiday sprinkles around like the little rim, and a gingerbread Mickey just thrown on top there. Listen, there's only so much you can do with a cone of ice cream, but I think this is pretty festive. I like it.
Yeah, it's nice. Again, the one thing I don't, or it kind of works is the chocolate and the pomegranate, the color of the two together. I don't know that it's that appetizing. I feel like once it starts mixing together, it's not going to look great.
That's fair. That's fair.
But I mean, that just means eat it quickly and, scoop it up with the gingerbread cookie.
That's a good idea. I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah, you get the gingerbread cookie and you just kind of like shovel it out of the cone.
No, I never get cones because I like to kind of slowly eat my ice cream, and like I feel like a cone is always like an emergency situation, right? It's always like you have to go as fast as you possibly can, so it doesn't make a mess.
Did you ever do the thing where you bite out the bottom of the cone and you suck the ice cream out of the bottom? Yeah.
Oh yeah, I love those. What do you call them? They've got the ones you can buy from the freezer aisle that have the chocolate in the bottom, and then
the drumsticks.
Oh, drumsticks, the best. I love drumsticks, man. Anyway, sorry. Continue swirls on the water. We also have a tropical holiday tree sundae, which is a waffle bowl with Dole Whip lime, which is delicious, by the way. I love Dole Whip lime.
Yeah.
And coconut soft serve, sugar tree lights, and graham cracker crumbs, and a sugar piece that looks like Santa wearing sunglasses.
Yeah. It's Beach Santa.
It's Beach Santa. It's Santa after all the presents have been delivered, and he goes and takes a little break by the beach, right?
Yeah. Cute, super cute. I love it. Flavor wise, coconut and lime is easy. Like it actually does kind of speak to like, when you're done Christmas and you're like, you want to have that beach vacation. This is exactly that in a waffle bowl.
Exactly. Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah. Perfect. I like it. Yeah.
I like it too. I want to go to the ganachery real quick before we move on, but because the ganachery is always known for what?
We went to Amorette's, so now okay.
You got to go to the ganachery. Yeah. Listen, I didn't include all the ganachery just was lazy. Like, they didn't try to compete with Amorette's at all. They were just like, we're not going to do anything new except for one piñata. Like, and they're known for their piñatas, and it's this really cool toy soldier Mickey chocolate piñata. Which is a dark chocolate shell filled with gingerbread flavored milk chocolate treats. It's very cool looking. It looks like a little toy soldier Mickey. It's very. I like it. I think it's kind of cool.
Yeah, it looks nice. It's like you said, they're just this is pretty par for the course with them at this point. Nothing wrong with it. I mean, honestly, color wise, it kind of fits on point with Nutcracker Suite is what I'm getting. Obviously, that's what it is. No complaints on that. And I feel like, do you feel like there's been a lot of gingerbread so far this year?
I mean, it's Christmas, right?
Yeah, but I'm trying to think, I guess, gingerbread is kind of the de facto cookie flavor. I guess, kind of like we were talking about, I kind of go towards like mint cookies and stuff like that. So maybe I'm just like,
no, that's fair. We did, this list was a Disney Parks one as well. So there is one more that we have that's from Flame Tree Barbecue over at Animal Kingdom. And that is a cranberry cherry cheesecake pop, which is white chocolate cheesecake with cranberry cherry swirl dipped in dark chocolate with a cookie crust. This looks delicious. I mean, can't see the inside of it.
Sure. Yes, but sure, except it's being sold at Flame Tree, which is like,
what's wrong with that?
I'm not thinking about getting chocolate cheesecake when I'm at Flame Tree. Come on. You know how Flame Tree is. You don't.
I know.
You're there for the barbecue. You're not going like, oh, do they have a cheesecake pop? Like,
I mean, it's it'd be a nice thing to finish off your barbecue meal with.
I guess, but let's be honest here. We both know that this thing is not going to be like a main. It's a weird choice to sell it at Flame Tree of all places.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's move out of Disney Springs and we'll go to the resorts. So the resorts have their own stuff, right? So we're going to move over to the resorts, and there's some interesting things going on in the resorts. Now, funny enough, the picture that I have up right now is from Boardwalk Deli, and it's a candy cake cheesecake brownie. It's not on my list because it's not new, and we are only doing new things, but looks delicious nonetheless. I remember this from last year. I would love to eat this. It is really a nice looking thing, but we're going to start off here. And by the way, there's not a lot of new stuff at the resorts, so we're not going to spend a lot of time here. So we're going to go over to Gasparilla Island Grill at Grand Floridian, and this is a gingerbread brownie gingerbread spice brownie with a salted caramel ganache.
I'm surprised that they put a whole little gingerbread house on top of it.
I mean, it's pretty cool though. They like constructed like a full-on gingerbread house.
Yeah, but again, I feel like it's one of these forced perspective things. So like you've got the brownie and it's gonna be like this big. Again,
it's an itty bitty little house.
It's cute, but it's gonna be one of those like, you could pop the whole thing in your mouth in one bite. Like
it's a one bite gingerbread house for ants.
Yeah,
got to do a Zoolander reference. I don't know what, but
that's fine. Yeah, I mean, a one bite gingerbread house is kind of a wild idea if you think about it.
I mean, it is. It really is, right? Like, when have you ever seen a tiny little gingerbread house like that before? You just don't, right? Yeah. I mean,
it looks nice. I just love the just the way that they frame these things. It makes it look like, oh, you're going to get like a gingerbread house. It's like, no, this is going to be, it's going to be a fun bite. Like it's going to be, I'm not saying that it's going to be bad. It's just, I'm not expecting this to be like, sitting eating gingerbread for 5 minutes kind of thing.
No, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. I get that. I agree with you. But we also have, and these are stolen bites, right? Stolen? Yeah. Which I don't know what those are. Do you know what those are? I don't know what those
I've seen these before, but I don't remember where they come from. I feel like it's something from Europe. Stolen bread.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's a German. Yeah, okay, yeah. I thought
German,
it was German. Maybe? Yeah, it's a German Christmas bread.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, it's just actually that I think that's where I saw it. I'm pretty sure I saw this on an episode of Great British Bake Off.
I mean, I watched Great British Bake Off too. I don't remember this.
It was like years ago. So like I think like one of the first one of the first seasons.
All right. Well, maybe I missed that.
Stolen's like
it looks very thick and crunchy to me.
It's like fruitcake. I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
But fruitcake, but not as dense as fruitcake, I guess. Because like there is stuff in it. Like fruitcake, you got like the fruit and the nuts and all that kind of stuff. It's kind of a similar vibe to that, but then I don't remember what that is on the outside though.
It looks like some sort of probably like, I don't know, sweet covering of some sort. I mean, maybe it's
probably like marzipan.
Marzipan, yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Yeah, that actually, I mean, that looks pretty good. So that's over at Gasparilla over at Grand Floridian.
Yep.
There is like I said, not a lot of new stuff. So, but this is what it actually says on here: various quick service locations. So this is something that's going to be available in a lot of different places, I guess, throughout the different. This is various value resorts actually. So this is a value resort dish.
Really?
Yeah, I know, right? Actually, End Zone Food Court, Every Pop shopping and dining, Intermission Food Court, Landscape of Flavors, Riverside Mill Food Court, and World Premiere Food Court. So really,
these are all the value resorts.
Yeah, value resorts. It's a sausage and butternut squash ragu with a fennel sausage, butternut squash, and kale, and a creamy tomato sauce. It looks pretty good.
That's more than I would expect from a quick service.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you can get some good stuff at those quick services at the value resorts specifically too. Like they have good stuff over there.
Do you do roasted butternut squash at all in the winter?
It's all right. I mean, it's not my favorite. I don't love squash, but I'll eat it.
So yeah, we do it like it's actually it became for years actually. It was like in the winter, you cut up butternut squash, roast it in the oven. And then you can throw it into like whatever. So actually, like this is kind of giving me the same vibes as that. Is like, we'd have it in like spaghetti or just mix it in with chicken. Yeah, like chicken, pasta, sausage, whatever. Like it's this. This would feel like comfort food to me at the resort, which nice. I don't feel like you get a lot of comfort food.
Don't always. Yeah, no. It depends on what resort you're at though too. There's some that like specialize in the comfort food kind of thing. Yeah. But we also have at these same places, we do have a dessert item, which is a gingerbread cake. You were talking about gingerbread, more gingerbread.
Yeah.
Listen, at least these desserts, by the way, are not like the lame ones that we complain about all the time where they're just throwing like, a little
it's not a
piece of
cupcake.
chocolate.
Yeah.
No, this is a gingerbread cake. It's shaped like a Christmas tree. It's got a caramel ganache filling, a caramel crispy pearls, eggnog pastry cream, and white chocolate.
Yeah, you see the fact that it's got the eggnog pastry cream in there is like we haven't seen a lot of that yet. And I think that's kind of the flavor that I go towards for Christmas is more eggnog than gingerbread. So this would be something I would be like, I would kind of stop and go, ooh, I'm getting that with,
look at that.
with dinner. Yeah. So
it's a very attractive looking dish too. I mean, it's really nice. They did a really cool like little swirl with the eggnog cream, and they got the little ornaments and little stars on it. It's a nice looking dish.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's a great thing that you can go and get at those food courts. There's also a drink that they have, which is a non-alcoholic drink. It's a milkshake, Trevor, but it's very basic. It is a candy cane shake, vanilla or chocolate. They throw some peppermint pieces in there and some whipped cream on the top and cherry, and it's a boom, holidays. Look at that, right?
Holidays,
boom, holidays.
I have to say, I'm very impressed that they're putting focus on the value resorts for this stuff. I will admit I don't have a lot of reason to go to the value resorts at this point. You know how it is.
Because we're bougie. We bougie now.
Yeah, us UBC folk don't go to the value resorts.
We're fancy now.
But this, stuff like this, all of the things that they've shown at the value resorts is like, hey, maybe as I'm, leaving Hollywood Studios, instead of going, back towards Epcot, maybe pop over, like, get on the Skyliner, go over and check out the food courts at, Pop Century or something. So
this is a thing too, because like a lot of the value resorts will have like these like sneaky cool menus on the at the quick services. Like they do this fairly often, where they have really neat things there, almost like you're talking about, the way to like draw people that are not staying at the value resort to go to the value resort.
Yeah.
But Trevor, we're done with Disney World. No more Disney World. The sponsor of this episode is DVC Rental Store. DVC Rental Store, a World of DVC company, offers magical vacations at incredible value. Save up to 60% off retail rates at premium Disney resorts. DVC Rental Store now includes deposits as low as 25% at the time of booking and a built-in cancellation policy for every reservation. And as always, DVC Rental Store pays out the most to members looking to rent their points. Want to learn more? Go to dvcrentalstore.com/welcome home or call 1-855-DVC-RENT. That's 1-855-382-7368. And when you speak to them, be sure to let them know that Welcome Home sent you. We're gonna head on over to the West Coast.
All right.
Do some Disneyland. This is your speed right here. There's a lot of good Disneyland stuff.
This is where I keep reminding Tom that he needs to get himself over to Disneyland so he knows what's up. But for all of our Disneyland listeners, you guys know what's up.
You guys know the deal.
Yeah. Disneyland is different.
Don't diss the food at Disney World.
No, I'm not dissing it. I'm saying that it is different at Disneyland, and because it's a different. We talked about this previously.
It's a different vibe, different audience.
Different audience and all that. But because of that, there are a lot of things that you just will not see in Disney World ever that make their way to Disneyland. So let's see what's on the menu.
Let's see here. Okay, so we're going to start off at so there's the holidays at Disneyland Resort. So first things first, and this is over at let me find this one really quick because I don't know where it is. It's over at Jolly Holiday Bakery Cafe.
Yep. Okay. Right on Main Street. Yeah.
Yep. This is the gingerbread cranberry cheesecake trifle. What a name, by the way. It's just gingerbread cranberry cheesecake trifle. Layers of gingerbread cake, cheesecake, cranberry compote.
Yeah.
Yep. Topped with gingerbread crunch, white chocolate mousse, and a mini gingerbread man.
Okay. The big thing for me with this is initially when it said, a cheesecake trifle, I always think about cranberry cheesecake trifle specifically. Yeah. When you're talking about cranberries, I don't like just straight cranberries. They're just not appealing. But like cranberry jelly or like the flavor of cranberry, I really like. The fact that this is a cranberry compote means it's going to be very smooth, and it's rammed into a trifle, which means you're just like you're
digging get all the layers.
Yeah. You hit the spoon all the way down to the bottom. You get all those layers. I bet this is going to be just fantastic. It's going to hit all those different flavors along the way. And I feel like, looking at it, I feel like I would actually probably want more of the cranberry compote, but
it's only one layer. There's only one layer in there. The rest of it is, I'm not a huge cranberry fan either, Trevor, but I do feel like I would try this and I feel like it would be good.
Yeah. But also, I mean, what is a trifle without ground beef as well?
What do you mean ground beef?
That was a Friends reference. But,
I don't know Friends references.
My wife will appreciate it. Okay.
You're losing me on Friends references. I don't know Friends references.
I'll explain the joke that Rachel went to make a trifle for dessert one year, and she got the pages stuck together, so she started making another recipe that was like a shepherd's pie.
You know what? I actually think I saw that one. I think I know that reference.
And then Joey ended up eating it anyway because, but it was like this half dessert Frankenstein thing.
Great, delicious.
Yeah, you need your ground beef and your trifle, but yeah.
We also have at the same location, we have an orange cranberry loaf topped with cream cheese glaze and dried cranberries drizzled with white chocolate. Again, I'm not a huge cranberry fan, but this looks delicious.
It looks good, but this is on the opposite spectrum, is that it's giving me dried cranberries, which I'm like, I don't really want those. So
that's fair. In bread form, though, it might be okay. You know?
but put the compote on it instead. Like take the compote out of the trifle and put it on the, give me that with this, and then I might eat it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah,
that's fair. Okay, well, we also though we have. And this, Trevor, you know how I feel about s'mores.
You love your s'mores.
I love anything s'mores. So we got a s'mores cheesecake, chocolate cheesecake topped with chocolate ganache, marshmallow mousse, and a torched marshmallow. I'm all over this. I'd eat several of these if I had to. It's amazing.
So where's I'm gonna call foul on this because they're calling it a s'mores cheesecake. I don't see anything about graham cracker in this.
I think it's on the. I see some graham cracker though. It doesn't say anything, but it's there.
It looks like somebody like flicked graham.
Or on the bottom, maybe on the bottom, there's some graham. cracker.
I don't. I'm not convinced. I feel like they're calling it s'mores, but
that's fair. It's fair.
Yeah,
that's fair. Okay, listen. I'm not gonna argue with you. That's fair. We also have a sticky toffee bundt cake with toffee sauce. Topped with vanilla chantilly cream. Again, this looks really, really good.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Jolly Holiday just is good, period. So yeah, sticky toffee bundt cake is that's one of those things that I would like stop and be like, I need to eat this at like 7 p.m. at night when I'm really tired. And
would you do like the cartoon thing where you walked by, but then your head kind of stayed and like your body kept going?
Yeah, it's one of those things for sure. Right. And yeah, but like I said, this to me feels like you've been walking around the park all day. It's getting close to like you need something to do while you're waiting for the fireworks. Eating a sticky toffee bundt cake is the thing to do.
Listen, I agree. I totally agree with you. I would absolutely. It looks absolutely fantastic. It is probably delicious. I would love to eat this.
Yeah.
So we also have what was on our cover photo here, which is a white mocha peppermint tree shaped macaron filled with peppermint buttercream and coffee bundt cake center. Is this the right? This is the right one?
Yeah, peppermint tree. Yeah, it looks like a macaron. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just weird because I don't see the coffee. Bundt cake center
because it's to the center.
Yeah. Oh, it's like in the core?
Yeah. I would assume that there's like a core of bundt cake in it.
This is very confusing to me because I saw this picture and I was like, it matches the description except for the coffee bundt cake part, right? Because it's shaped like a tree.
The center is hollowed out.
Okay, well, I guess I guess so. But this looks really cool and really, really good. They look like good macarons. They got the peppermint buttercream in there. I don't know how I feel about the coffee bundt cake, but see, when I saw center, Trevor, I thought it meant like the middle layer. I was thinking center.
Oh yeah, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fair. But really, you don't do coffee cake at all.
Like, I don't do coffee at all.
Right, but coffee. Okay, but coffee cake is not.
But that's no. Well, hold on. If it's coffee cake, yes, I'm all about coffee cake because coffee cake doesn't taste like coffee.
Yeah, that's what this is.
With coffee. Is it though, Trevor? Because it says coffee bundt cake. So that makes me think it's coffee flavored.
Well, yeah, it's probably coffee infused bundt cake is what it is.
Okay,
so
that's where my problem lies.
All right,
but
I mean, you can eat it around the center. The center's there. You could just eat all the peppermint and the macaron around it. Yeah.
Here's a question, a practical question. How in the world do you eat this, Trevor?
Well, it's kind of like a sandwich.
You can't really sandwich.
You just like.
But then all the peppermint buttercream is just going to squeeze out like a toothpaste tube. It's
Or I mean, Maybe the answer is you actually slice it in half, and then you because then you
We
can
just go layer by layer, maybe. Like,
I wouldn't do it layer by layer. I don't feel like you. I feel like I'd either have to cut it in half or just accept your fate and
accept your fate.
squish it together and
squish it together. Just Okay. I mean, that's fair. That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're gonna leave there. We're gonna head over.
Jolly Holiday's got some good stuff, but let's see what else is on the
good
menu.
Looking stuff. Now we're going to over to the Plaza Inn. This is an apple bundt cake.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So this is an apple bundt cake filled with caramelized apples, topped with cream cheese glaze, green mousse, and finished with chocolate ears and a red bow.
Okay.
Very festive. Feels kind of basic, but there's a lot to it, though.
Yeah, it's. I mean, honestly, the ears and everything obviously are how they're framing it as. It's a Disney or it's a Minnie Mouse dessert. I don't think it needs it, honestly. Just the apple bundt cake with the caramelized apples and the cream cheese glaze would have been enough for me. They could have stopped there. So
I think the green mousse is misplaced. I feel like the green mousse needs to be red mousse, not green.
Yeah, the green mousse is kind of weird. Like in terms of the visual is like the coloring is not quite right. Again, it's we talked about this before. Where like they tend to go to like that neon green instead of like a dark green,
like a darker green. Yeah,
yeah. And so it's kind of because actually, even like looking at it compared to the sprinkles on it, it's a brighter.
Light.
It's a brighter green, and then it's like, but then it's like the Minnie ears are in there. So is it like Minnie with green hair? Is that what you're selling me on?
Like,
I don't know.
Like why go green there? Like I understand it's a Christmas color, but I feel like red would have been perfectly fine and made more sense for Minnie.
You know what it is probably is that because of the red bow, they probably tried it with red and it was probably too muddled.
Okay.
Because you wouldn't have been able to see the bow. It would have just been it. Yeah.
Okay. I could. All right. Yeah. I'm on board now. I'm on board.
Yeah. I see the logic. I still don't agree with it.
I still don't agree with it. This was the thing that I would go and get there, which is a peppermint chocolate tart. Yeah. You want to read this one? You can read it.
So yeah, we have a chocolate tart shell filled with chocolate ganache and mint marshmallow. Filled with chocolate lines, whipped topping, sprinkles, and chocolate-filled cookie, which they don't want to say.
Also known as an Oreo.
Yeah, it really is an Oreo on top, which is funny.
I always love when whatever have like a sponsorship deal with the company and they have to do the generic thing, like hazelnut spread. And before they had the thing with the M&Ms, they would call them like chocolate candy pieces or whatever.
Yeah. Which is funny because it like they didn't even like buy like you could get like generic Oreos. But they're still buying like actual Oreos.
They just threw an actual Oreo in there, and it's like, all right.
Yeah. But that aside, like I feel like I'm discarding the cookie for this. Like you're
gonna throw away the Oreo?
I don't need an Oreo. I don't need an Oreo with a peppermint chocolate tart. Like this is
it's enough.
There is enough here going on. The Oreo is like it's extra.
Yeah,
and I don't need it.
Just give it to my daughter. I'll just hand it to my daughter.
Yeah. Here's your cookie. I have my tart. Away we go.
That's fair. That's fair. All right. I'll give that one to you.
Yeah. The Oreo is kind of like I don't actually understand why it's there.
It's just a nice little garnish. That's all.
Okay. I mean, just random cookie on things. Okay. Yeah.
Let's go away from sweets and get to some savory stuff. So this is over at Rancho. Good.
Rancho. Okay, you already said. I was going to say this has to be at Rancho de Zocalo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead. Read this one.
Yeah. So it's an arepa de cochinita. Pibil. Yeah. So crispy corn arepa with refried beans, pulled pork, avocado salsa, cojita cheese, and spicy pickled red onions served with tortilla chips. I mean, wow. That's
a good looking arepa.
So yeah, and I will say this: I've never been disappointed with anything I've had at Rancho de Zocalo over the years. Like it's just good food. So like pulled pork from there. Yep, I'm on board. Like
I love a good arepa too. Like with pulled pork. Oh yeah.
Yeah, and this goes back to that. We were talking about the the macaroon, the sandwich thing. Like this is the same thing. It's going to be messy, but accept your fate. Like
yeah, you just get a fork and you scrape up the goodness.
No, you don't even need a fork because there's tortilla chips on the plate. So when you're done with the arepa, you just scoop up the rest with the tortilla chips, and
good call.
Perfect.
It's a good call.
Yeah.
We also have this what is that? Pozole Blanco pork pozole. I don't know if it's a pozole. I don't want to throw an accent on it when there isn't one, but onions, cabbage slaw, lime wedge, sliced radish served with corn tortilla chips. This is like a soup almost.
Yeah. Interesting. I've never had like a pork soup before, but it looks like there's a lot of just, fresh vegetables and flavor going on in there.
It looks delicious.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like radish is a very dividing thing. I love radish.
Not my favorite.
So radish is great for me. I love fresh radish or pickled radish. It's good. So.
Okay. Yeah. I get that. So, I'm not a huge radish fan, but I get, that you're into that more, but
it's kind of like a pork. It's like pork soup with coleslaw on top. It's kind of what you're getting.
I mean, essentially, yes. But it looks good. I mean, it looks good. It does look really delicious. So we're gonna leave your favorite restaurant over here, Trevor.
One of my favorites at Disneyland. Yeah.
Yes. We're gonna go over to Riverbell Terrace and go back to Sweet again.
All right.
So we're gonna back to Sweet. We're gonna go to this buttermilk chess pie, which has a custard filling, graham cracker crust, vanilla chantilly cream, and raspberries. I love chess pie. I don't. Have you done chess pie before? I love chess pie.
I don't know what chess pie is. So what?
I don't know what it is either, but it's delicious.
What's in a chess pie? I mean, this looks like it almost looks like just like a lemon cake almost, but
it's like a custardy kind of filling in it.
Yeah,
and like it's got like it's hard to describe, but this looks delicious to me. I would tear this up.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, would you not?
Sure. I mean, yeah, it looks good. If I'm eating at Riverbell Terrace, I'm probably getting this for dessert.
All right.
Yeah.
Then we've got a breakfast item, Trevor. We got a breakfast item.
I was going to say, usually Riverbell, we kind of end up there like breakfast or lunch. So, okay, this is breakfast, which is gingerbread pancakes. Gingerbread pancakes with gingerbread sauce, spice strudel, vanilla chantilly streusel, vanilla chantilly cream, and choice of bacon or sausage. I mean, gingerbread pancakes. I didn't know that I wanted gingerbread pancakes.
Kind of do now, though.
But I want gingerbread pancakes.
I mean, these look really good.
Yeah. I know I said, there's been a lot of gingerbread flavor, but pancakes are something else. And it looks like they say gingerbread sauce, so the syrup is gingerbread flavored as well.
Ooh, yeah. By the way, so this is available to 1:55 p.m. That feels really specific, but so
you
it's really
cut it off at people got to know if you can't do the 2:01.
Wait, just do 2:00. 1:50.
No, you can't have 2:01 pancakes. You got to have 1:55 pancakes.
1:55 pancakes. Okay. Yeah. Fair enough. All right.
Although I would probably be stopping here right after my first ride on Indiana Jones because it's kind of close.
All right. Over at Blue Bayou, we have a little bit something different, which is a sticky toffee cake soaked in bourbon toffee sauce and garnished with candied walnuts and a vanilla ice cream. I have to say, this is a very visually appealing dish. Yeah. But also just sounds really the bourbon toffee sauce. Ooh, that sounds good.
Yeah. I feel like it looks like there's cranberries on it too. They didn't mention it, but are those?
They didn't, no.
Yeah.
But they did not.
I feel like it doesn't need those because sticky toffee cake with just give me toffee cake. That's fine.
You don't need the cranberries on there. It's funny. It says vanilla ice cream, but that totally looks like whipped cream to me.
I mean, I think that's a photography trick thing. It's probably actually Play-Doh. It's not.
It's probably not even real food. Yeah,
it never is when they do these presentations. It's not. There's all kinds of tricks to it.
I feel like this is different. I feel like these are different though, because these do feel like the actual dishes. I feel like it's not like a fast food commercial where it's I don't know.
I know what you're saying, but there is a certain level of production still going on with these things.
Sure, that's true. All right, so let's move a little bit further here. We're gonna go. This one is all the way over at Tiana's Palace.
I mean, not that far from Blue Bayou. So
Not that
it's
far from Blue Bayou. You want to read
kind
this
of in the
one?
same area. So we've got a black-eyed pea stew with chicken and cornbread croutons, a slow-simmered black-eyed peas with smoked turkey, braised chicken, bell peppers, celery, onions served with heritage rice and cornbread croutons. So that's just like
That looks delicious.
that's just a bowl of like happy.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
You could just you can just be happy and
Like, I'm not even eating this right now, but like I feel the warmth of it in me.
yeah,
Like,
it is such comfort food. It's such like it's one of those things that so the one thing that you don't know about Disneyland is that like the temperatures there, Florida is hot all the time.
just all the time. At all
Disneyland,
times.
you do get like, the mornings can be cool and afternoons into evenings can be cool as well. Like it happens in Disney World, but it's really like limited to like January. It happens a lot more in California. And, even though it's not like cold, but this is like, you're getting into the evening, you're over in New Orleans or, New Orleans Square. Yeah. Like I think back to when, one of our trips there with our son, like one of his first trips there, it was like it was cold enough at night. We had hot chocolate and we were all like hugging our hot chocolate just so that like it was keeping us warm.
And you're
like
used to the cold, so
yeah. Like it was very chilly. Like it gets very chilly there at night, some days. And like this is just like you said, it's just warm. Like this just looks like it's just a bowl of good everything. I don't know. Like I would enjoy this a lot.
It's supposed to be cold here tomorrow, Trevor, and I have not been able to stop thinking about making like a potato soup. Like
this is the same kind of thing. Yeah, it's just like a stew of some sort. Yeah,
I just want to eat some potato soup, throw a little bit of cheese and bacon on there, and just I love a good soup.
And cornbread. Think about cornbread croutons for a second. I don't know how much you do cornbread.
That is,
yeah, like. So you get like the crispy outside with the cornbred center. Like, oh yeah, this is.
All right, stop talking. I'm getting hungry.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. All right, we need to move on. Tiana's has got you though if you need that comfort food.
For sure, but we need to go over to Hungry Bear Barbecue Jamboree now though, because there is mint chip funnel cake fries, which is spiced hot cocoa sugar dusted funnel cake fries, mint chocolate chip ice cream, whipped cream, and chocolate chips. This is basic, but looks so delicious to me.
Yeah. I mean, I don't care necessarily about the funnel cake part of it, but I love good mint chocolate chip ice cream. And
I do too. Yeah.
And this, funnel cake, it's sweet, but it's really just a delivery system for other things. So
it's true.
This is just getting me my mint chocolate ice cream. Which
it's like
nothing
typical.
wrong with
It'll be
exactly. You're just dipping the fries. Yeah,
that sounds delicious.
Yeah,
we're actually gonna.
That's actually kind of a dessert poutine.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, it is. It's kind of dessert poutine. Yeah. This is at Red Rose Tavern, who only has this as a new item, which is a dessert item, but it's a holiday butter cake sundae, which is a warm chocolate butter cake, peppermint ice cream, chocolate sauce, and crushed peppermint. Again, basic, but looks delicious.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, it's got, good.
Minty, I will say this. I'm noticing the difference between what they're offering at Disney World versus Disneyland. There's a lot more like peppermint and minty stuff I'm seeing here, like chocolate and peppermint versus the gingerbread. So
it's an interesting observation, Trevor.
Yeah. And I'm okay. Like again, I'm there for it for sure.
Yeah. We're going to go back to savory again. We keep going back and forth here. And this is a breakfast. It's a breakfast item.
I'm glad that we're covering this. I want to make this. This is a Santa breakfast potato, which is
Troubadour Tavern, by the way. We should.
Sorry. Troubadour Tavern in Fantasyland. You can get your breakfast, lunch, and dinner all in one. It's a baked potato stuffed with scrambled eggs, shredded cheese, country sausage gravy, and green onions. I did not want a breakfast potato until now. Yeah, but now I want. I'm either going to make this myself or I'm going to figure out where I can get a breakfast potato delivered to my house.
They have there's something similar to this at Woody's Lunchbox, just like on the regular menu where they have the potato barrels and then they have like cheese, eggs, and sausage gravy on it. So it's the same thing, but it's not a baked potato, right? It's it's different.
There's something about getting it all as a baked potato that is just like, I don't know. It's just a stuffed potato is just so much better. Like,
can I ask a question that I'm going to regret though?
Okay.
Why is this a Santa breakfast potato? What makes this Santa in any way, shape, or form?
I don't know. Maybe it's what Santa
would eat
before he does his rounds. Like, I don't know. I don't know why it's Santa. I don't care to know why.
You don't particularly care, right? I mean, you don't care, right? It just looks delicious.
I just want breakfast potato now.
Listen, I am with you. I'm with you on this. It looks delicious. I want it. I love country sausage gravy. In fact, I make a killer sausage gravy myself from scratch. I love making sausage gravy. It's one of my favorite things in the world. In fact, if it were like my, like final meal kind of thing, if I were going to final breakfast, it's sausage gravy and biscuits. That's my favorite breakfast meal. I love sausage gravy and biscuits. Good sausage. And the thing is, you got to get good sausage gravy and biscuits because there's plenty of places that have bad. If you can find good,
you can get like no flavor in.
Or like just like there's like mixes. You can. It's just terrible. I went to a breakfast place where it was clearly from a packet, and I was like, I get out of here with that.
Okay, so anyway. so far, just so that we know where we're at, we're having a breakfast potato, we're having a rapist for lunch, and we're going to Tiana's for that
soup,
stew, or the stew with the croutons for dinner.
Yeah,
that seems to be like the best thing right now.
I agree. I don't know how this is holiday over at Galactic Grill, but there's a mushroom and Swiss burger, Trevor.
Okay.
Angus beef,
after everything we just looked at, this is so like, I mean, it looks nice. It's, mushroom Swiss burgers are good, but sorry, continue on.
It's basic. It's so basic. I mean, whatever, fine. But this one, at least there's a holiday parfait, which has layers of chocolate cake, edible cookie dough. I was gonna say, what cookie dough? Okay, edible cookie dough. Got it.
Meaning without the eggs in it, because
and the flour part. I think flour's an issue with that too. So marshmallow mousse, chocolate crunch, chocolate mousse, ganache, finished with colored mousse, star glitter, and a truffle shell. I am still talking from that description. There's a lot going on in there. If you like chocolate, this is a good one for you. I feel I would eat this. I love chocolate. Yeah. I love cookie dough. I think this is a great option. I would 100% eat this.
Everybody loves parfait, right? So
who doesn't? What's the difference between a parfait and a trifle?
That's a good question, and I don't know the answer to it.
All right, somebody tell us
because they're both just layered. Thing. Like it's just layers of stuff. I don't know why. I feel like there's probably a trifle.
There's definitely a difference. A
trifle there's like a prerequisite to call it a trifle, whereas a parfait, you can throw pretty much anything in a cup and call it a parfait.
It's true. That's true. Yeah. That's true. Back to the savory, Trevor. Over to award wieners. All
right, so we're over in not Hollywood. We're in California Adventure,
Hollywoodland.
Yeah. So a Yuletide carnitas torta, which is warm telera bread with carnitas, chorizo beans, cheetah, lettuce, pickled onions, jalapenos, and guacamole spread served with fries. That is
really interesting fries too. They're like little spirally fries somehow.
Yeah. The fry cut is interesting, but the sandwich has got a lot going on it. Like
I'm not gonna lie, it's not appetizing looking to me, Trevor. Yeah, right? This does not catch my attention.
Yeah, the more that I'm looking at, like I'm seeing the guacamole and the pickled onions and everything, it's like, oh, this thing's gonna be a hot mess.
It's a little too much green going on. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's not even that. It's just I feel like there's gonna be like you're gonna bite into that and you're not gonna be able to process what you're getting. Right?
It's just too much going on. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
We also have what they're calling "Don't Forget the Milk and Cookies," which is just straight up fried Oreos with some like whipped cream they put on there. Now, Trevor, have you ever had fried Oreos? Because fried Oreos are one of my. I love fried Oreos. Fried Oreos are delicious.
I have passed by fried Oreos many times at the Stampede.
Got to try it,
and I just don't.
Oh, they're delicious.
Yeah, I look at them and I go, it sounds like a good idea, but I don't know. I'm sure they are good. It's just they seem very heavy.
They're not though. Like they're good. They're so good because for those that don't know, to make a fried Oreo, you take an Oreo and you put it in funnel cake batter and then you fry it. So it's like funnel cake. It's like a funnel cake, but the Oreo just gets like real soft and it's the best.
The icing and everything melts and
it's so good. It's so good. You're missing out, Trevor. You got to try it next time.
And of course they, for holiday festiveness, they're throwing peppermint candy on it. Which does it need it? Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? Heading over to Schmoozies over at Hollywoodland, Trevor. We got just one thing, which is a red velvet Mickey waffle filled with cream cheese and topped with a whip topping. I swear I've seen red velvet. I think I've eaten red velvet Mickey waffles. Maybe it's just new to this particular place, but
I was going to say
I've had them.
This doesn't. Yeah, they say this is new, but yeah, you're right. I feel like I've heard and seen Mickey or red velvet Mickey waffles.
100%, right? Maybe it's new. Maybe because they filled it with cream cheese. Maybe that's the new part.
Yeah. But I don't know. I mean, usually when you get anything red velvet, there's usually cream cheese alongside it somewhere. So
it's the complement to it. But we don't need to spend a lot of time on that because I want to go talk about Cozy Cone Motel over here. First of all, so this is an apple pie churro, which is just a regular churro that they put graham cracker sugar on. They put some apple pie filling across the top, and so then some whipped cream on top of that. Now, listen, basic, but probably delicious, right? I mean,
it's just like eating an apple pie, but like it's the weird thing about it is balancing apple pie filling on top of a churro means that this is going to last about 5 seconds and then it's just going to be everywhere.
It's got to be like an extra wide churro, right? Like it can't just be regular churro size. It has to be
looks like
wider.
It's just. It looks like just a churro with just apple pie filling on top of it. It would
just all fall off immediately, right?
Yeah, I don't think what you're going to get here versus what you actually get is going to be just kind of like a plate with like churro and stuff on it. Like, I mean, it's fine. It's just I feel like you could have just given me an apple pie at that point.
That's fair. They do also have over at Cozy Cone Motel 3.
Yeah. So for anyone that has not been there, they have different. So Cozy Cone is like an area, and they have like different booths where they sell or separate things. So
so they have what they're calling Jerry's Junk Junk Truck Cone, which is chopped.
You almost said junk trunk.
Junk in the trunk. No, it is junk trunk though. That's what it says. It says junk trunk cone.
No, this is junk truck.
Junk. What did I say?
You said
trunk.
You started saying trunk.
I put an N in there. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So Jerry's Junk Truck Cone, which is chopped fried chicken, garlic mashed potatoes, corn, chicken gravy, and cheese topped with green onions. You know what this just is, Trevor?
What is this?
This is a KFC famous bowl. I mean, this is a KFC.
Really?
It's the exact recipe of a KFC. I mean, not with the chicken gravy though. It's like a dark gravy for that, and it's not in a cone, of course. But if you go to KFC and you get a famous bowl, that's this. You don't know what I'm talking about? You've never had that?
I've never had a famous bowl, but I'm taking your word for it. That's funny though. That but hey, it's being served in a cone, so there is that. Yeah.
It looks good. I would eat this. I mean, don't get me wrong. I would tear into this. It's everything I want in a cone, I guess. I mean, I don't know. Feels like it'd be messy, but
yeah. I don't know how well the cones fare after you like taking a few bites out of them, if they kind of keep their structure or not.
See, I feel like I would be the person that would be like eating the stuff with like a fork out of the middle of it and then start eating the cone.
I think usually you do get a fork, and so you kind of like you start off with the fork, and then as you get further down, you just kind of eat the cone. But.
Yeah. Also over there, over Flo's, there's an apple crumble. Just throw it with some chantilly cream on there, some vanilla chantilly cream. Nothing, it's whatever.
It looks all right.
Yeah, it's fine.
Nothing amazing.
Nothing too exciting, right? There's also so we also have though a cookie butter what is that, trifle? It is a trifle.
That is a trifle. So again,
yes, that is over though at, I need to find where that's at. Actually, I don't have that one handy here. That is over at Boardwalk Pizza and Pasta over at Paradise Gardens Park.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now this is a cookie butter cheesecake mousse and a vanilla chantilly cream topped with a that looks like one of those what are those called? Oh shoot, it's one of those cookies, the
Like a
Biscoff
celebration
cookies.
cookie?
It's a Biscoff cookie.
Okay, yeah. All right.
Yeah, the Biscoff cookie. So,
Yeah.
I mean, listen, it looks pretty good. I like a trifle, right?
Yeah.
Cookie butter, sounds pretty good.
Okay, so sorry, I had to look this up because we've had the whole trifle
Parfait.
thing. Okay,
Yeah.
so apparently a parfait is like any layered dessert, could be, fruit, yogurt, ice cream, whatever. A trifle specifically has layers of sponge cake or ladyfinger soaked in sherry, custard, fruit, and whipped cream. So I think it's, this obviously isn't necessarily soaked in sherry, but I think having the cake in there is
makes it a trifle.
Yeah, makes it a trifle versus a parfait.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you looked that up. That was important.
Yeah, I mean, because it keeps coming up, and I'm like, I don't know what I'm looking at, or where to draw that line. So it's like if your cup has cake in it, I guess it's a trifle.
yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
So I also have this thing on here, which is dulce de leche pull apart bread with pecans. Now, I'm not gonna lie, Trevor, this doesn't look that appetizing to me.
It's the sauce on top, whatever
it is, right?
Yeah.
By the way, this is at various outdoor dining vending locations, so it's not
okay
in anywhere specific. It's just all around California Adventure. Like, I believe that this would taste good, but looking at it, it's not an appetite. It looks like someone took
it's the gray stuff drizzled on top.
Yeah, but it looks like someone took like glue and just kind of
yeah. So that's the funny thing is that the gray stuff on its own, is appetizing. It looks delicious, but if you think about putting the gray stuff with anything else,
yeah,
it's just like gray stuff thrown on top of whatever you're eating, which, yeah, like you said, it makes it look questionable. It makes it look like somebody's spilled glue on my bread.
Yeah, it's like, it's somebody. Yeah, it's weird looking. Maybe it's just a picture. I don't know.
It almost looks like it could be like that country gravy. Like
God. Yeah.
Right. You see it, right? Like
I do. Yeah.
It feels like, like there's gravy on this or something.
No, it's gross. Gross, Trevor. Okay.
Hey, but this is why we talk about these things, because not all of these, dishes that they make necessarily hit the way that they should. Yeah.
We do over at the Grand Californian Great Hall Cart. They have a jumbo cake pop, a Christmas jumbo cake pop, which is just like chocolate cake pop dipped in white chocolate. Boring.
Yeah.
Like a little boring. More exciting though, I think, a little bit, is this raspberry coconut wreath, which is an almond shortbread cookie with coconut macaron ring and filled with raspberry jam. At least it feels a little more effort, I feel like,
This is festive, and flavor-wise, I mean, macaroons with raspberry it's a
good combo.
It's good flavor. Yeah, it's you're going to get a good dessert with this one.
I would agree. And then we also have a Santa jumbo cake pop too, which is just a chocolate cake pop dipped in white chocolate again that looks like Santa instead of a Christmas tree.
Yeah. More effort went into the decoration than the actual dessert.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Yeah. So now we're going to go over, cause there's so much food going on here. We're going to go over to, do you want to guess where this one is, Trevor? Or do you think you can guess?
This feels like it's, not Pacific Wharf. What is that place?
I'll give you a hint. It's actually Downtown Disney. It's Downtown Disney.
This is in Downtown Disney. Oh,
it is.
Okay. Where is this?
Do you want to tell you?
Yeah, please do.
It's Centrico.
This is Centrico? Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Centrico. This is a chicken, it just says tamal.
Yeah.
So Oaxacan style tamal, mole rojo, braised chicken, pickled jalapenos, carrots, and squash veggies. This looks really delicious.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that whatever that sauce is, that's the mole on top, right?
Yeah.
I bet that's really good.
We also have a tamal de rajas.
Yeah, I guess rajas, yeah.
Yeah, corn husk tamal. Is it tamal or tamale? I thought tamale has an E.
I think it's tamal. They're
different things, right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Okay, so somebody yell at me if I'm wrong, but tamale has an E on it, if I remember correctly. So I think
They
it's
are
tamale.
different things.
Okay. But rajas, which I don't know what rajas
wait,
are.
sorry, it's not. That's the original Spanish form of it. Where
I remember seeing it. Okay, so let's go back then. So it's chicken tamale, right? Oaxacan style tamale with mole rojo, braised chicken, pickled jalapenos, carrots, and squash veggies. So that like you said, the sauce looks really good on that, and I would definitely have that. But we also had a tamale de rajas. What are rajas? Can we find that out? What is that?
Here, I'm just gonna look stuff up on the side.
Just Google things as we're doing this show. Yeah. And then Mexican cheese blend, pickled jalapenos, carrots, squash veggies. This also looks very good.
Yeah, and by the way, apparently tamal versus tamale is also used in singular versus plural. So tamal means you're getting one, but that's confusing because what they're showing here is more than one. So
I just don't want someone to come to me and be like, "You moron, it's tamale."
Yeah,
but I was like, this tamale has an E on the end of it, I swear. But whatever. Okay.
So rajas in Spanish refers to strips.
Okay.
It's strips of something. I don't know.
Somebody tell us out there. We don't know.
Simply means strips in Spanish. And poblano pepper strips, I guess, is usually what it's made out of. Okay.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
It's got a little bit of heat. That's fine.
Okay. But we're moving away from there now. So we were done with that place. There's some good looking stuff there, though.
Mm-hmm.
This is over at a place. I'm going to say this is Paseo.
Okay.
It's a holiday special. Good. Sorry.
There are some new places in downtown Disney that I don't know about necessarily. Yeah.
This is a Cornish game hen stuffed with chorizo date stuffing, orange beurre blanc, beurre blanc, pickled jalapeno, shaved fennel salad with chicken chicharron.
All right.
That is a lot.
Have you ever had Cornish game hen?
I don't think I have.
It's really good.
I mean, this looks bougie. This looks very fancy.
This is bougie for sure.
Yeah, this is up there. But
yeah, I mean, it's kind of like chicken. I guess the best way I can phrase is, Cornish game hen it's kind of like eating like a half roast chicken kind of thing. Like if you put yourself in that same headspace, I don't know if you ever do like half, like where you get like half a chicken. Okay.
Oh yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. We actually went to a barbecue place last night. My wife got half.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it's kind of like that. But then, with the chorizo date stuffing and everything, I feel, like you said, this is going to be very bougie. It
looks good though. It looks good.
Yeah. It's, I'm just trying to figure out what all the flavors would be. Okay.
I'm moving us along because we got a lot left still.
Yeah,
but
I guess, you're right.
Ballast Point Brewing Company has a prime rib feast, which is 10 ounces of slow roasted prime rib encrusted in fragrant fresh herbs paired with warm potato, apple hash, smoky chorizo crumble, and tender broccolini. Now, I'm not a big meat guy, so I'm not really in on this necessarily, but it looks delicious.
You don't do prime rib?
Not really my thing.
Well, so we have lots of steakhouses around here because it's kind of a thing. Prime rib is a thing here.
Trevor, we all know about the restaurant in Epcot. Okay, so
no, that's not the same thing.
What? It's not. I thought that was you guys all ate steak. That's why Le Cellier is over.
We do, but Le Cellier is not a representation of the we have better steak up here.
I'm just messing with you, right?
I know, but
we love Le Cellier. What do you mean better steak? I'm offended on behalf of Le Cellier.
You need to come up here and have steak, is what I'm saying. Because this to me, yes, you're right. This looks like a nice prime rib. I don't know that I would spend my time eating prime rib there.
That's fair.
Yeah, it looks nice. I guess if you're looking for a prime rib, there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah. There's also
what is this picture?
I don't know why it looks like this. It looks like it was taken out of a magazine from the 1960s.
Yeah, this is so weird.
It really is. I don't know why the picture is like this, but it is. But this is at Salt and Straw, and it's an almond brittle cake, double fold vanilla ice cream studded with Grandma Malik's almond brittle, house-made salted chocolate ganache topped with sweet and salty clusters of saltine Florentine cookies drizzled with chocolate. And I see what they're doing here, Trevor, why it looks like this, because it feels like a recipe you would have gotten out of a magazine in the 60s, right?
Yeah, this looks like a 50s or 60s, recipe. This looks like something that my grandmother would have had in her house when I was a kid.
Yeah.
So this was back in the 80s, but it feels like that same aesthetic, right?
It looks really good.
Yeah. It does. But yeah, it's just that's wild that they everything else has been like these high def, nice looking pictures. And then
to go from this to that, it's like
yeah, exactly. I was like, where did this picture come from? But
it's weird. I mean, maybe it really did come from a magazine in the 60s and they are just using a recipe. I mean, I don't know, but
this feels like a very deliberate choice, and I applaud Salt and Straw for doing this. That it is definitely evoking a certain vibe. And
Salt and Straw does fun things. They do.
Yeah. And again, almond brittle cake seems like, everything about it seems just delicious.
I totally agree. Yeah, totally agree. Yeah. Over at Naples, I guess restaurant and bar, right? This is a Diwali chicken tikka masala pizza. Neapolitan dough, tikka masala sauce, fresh mozzarella cheese, marinated chicken, red onion, parmesan, and cilantro. Now you're speaking my language, Trevor. This looks delicious.
Right. This doesn't honestly look any different from their regular offerings besides adding the tikka masala sauce to it.
I'm not saying
it's I'm not saying it's bad, but and also when you walk by that place, because if you're walking through downtown Disney to get to the main gates, you have to walk right by it. so you'll just be smelling,
all that deliciousness.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, yeah, it's a nice, a nice little, I like when they don't, completely try and reinvent what they're doing. Like a lot of these restaurants in downtown Disney, it's like, they're adding something a little extra to it for the season, but, and also, interesting choice with Diwali too. Like it's an Indian,
which I like. Yeah, that's cool.
Celebration. So yeah, I appreciate that. I think it's great that they've done this.
We also I put this in here even though it's very basic, just because it's in a cool container. And I'm not even sure how you actually drink this.
How do you drink this?
Unclear, Trevor. Unclear. But it's a Christmas cider. It's peanut butter whiskey, apple cider, hibiscus tea with edible glitter, lemon juice, and lemon juice.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know what to do with that, man. I don't.
I'm trying to process what peanut butter whiskey and hibiscus tea, and then yeah.
I mean, do you drink out of the stem? So for those watching this, it's in an apple. It's inside an apple.
I mean, it looks like the side of it, there's a hole in the side. So I guess you just kind of tip it but then try not to stab yourself in the eye with the stem from the apple. But then these flavors are wild.
Yeah, they really are. And get the edible glitter out of here. I'm so tired of the edible glitter.
The edible glitter, it's a visual thing, but it's not needed. I don't understand how you get peanut butter and hibiscus.
It just seems like a weird, it's a weird flavor combination. Yeah. But I did put another drink on here, even though we try not to do a lot of drinks, but this is the Santa's Margarita, Trevor. It's the tequila blanco, peach schnapps, margarita mix, cranberry juice, and black raspberry liqueur. The reason I put it on here is because it's got a little Santa belt on it, and it's got two sprigs of some sort of tree hanging out. Yeah, is that rosemary? Okay,
looks like rosemary. Yeah,
it looks like a Christmas tree to me.
Rosemary does look like a Christmas tree.
It does. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Exactly. So it's a cool looking drink, but I mean, again, we don't really care that much about drinks, but
yeah, no, it's cute. Yeah.
We're rounding the corner here, Trevor. We're finishing up here with the Festival of the Holidays. I will tell you, I don't think that there's a ton of things in this one. But still there's some good looking stuff for the Disney Festival of the Holidays. So first of all, this is over at California Adventure Park, right? So one of the marketplaces we have a al pastor mac and cheese with tortilla crumble and cilantro. I'm waiting for your reactions. I think this looks delicious.
I was trying to understand what I was looking at because it looked like it was like I didn't realize that underneath the mac was like the mac and cheese.
Was the mac? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. The angle of it made it look like it was like sitting on like a white, I don't know. Like,
yeah, it's mac and cheese right there.
Yeah. Okay. I see it now. I was like, what am I even looking at? It didn't look super appetizing, but yeah, I mean, it's mac and cheese, I guess.
That sounds. You don't like al pastor? I mean, yeah, it's good stuff.
I mean, again, not my first choice, I guess. There's so many other things here that I would go for over a mac and
like
cheese.
this giant turkey leg, which is somehow a holiday turkey leg. I'm unclear how.
With cranberry sauce. That's why. I mean,
that's what makes it holiday. I mean,
yeah, you dip it in the cranberry sauce. It's turkey and cranberry sauce.
I forget that.
Makes sense. I still don't want a turkey leg. I mean, it looks well seasoned, but I see people walking around gnawing on them, and I've
never actually gotten one. I've always wanted to, but I always feel like I would feel like violently ill afterwards. Like I feel like it would ruin my whole day of eating.
I just don't. I don't want to eat a turkey leg at any point. And again, it looks like they've seasoned it nicely. It
does look nice.
Like they got some extra stuff going on, but. Again, back to what I just said, there's other things I want to eat before I want a turkey leg.
By the way, this is over at A Twist on Tradition is the booth there.
Okay.
So
yeah.
They also, though, have a salted caramel brownie white Russian, it's a very nice looking drink here. It's vodka, coffee liqueur, oat milk, cookie butter, and chocolate fudge strips garnished with salted caramel whipped cream and a brownie. That is the only reason I put that on here, Trevor, is because it's not your typical white Russian. There's a lot going on in there, and I thought it looked really interesting.
I've never had a regular white Russian, so I don't know what the difference is.
That is totally fair.
Yeah,
that is a fair thing to say, Trevor.
Yeah.
But yeah. So this is a holiday M&M eclair filled with milk chocolate mousse and topped with whipped ganache and M&M's milk chocolate minis. Listen, I mean, we talked about this before. This is, it's eclairs. So, what else can you do with eclairs?
So they say it's an M&M eclair. Is it just because it has the M&Ms on top? I don't know what's like.
Yeah,
you can't just call it something new. Like that would be like saying that other peppermint thing was like an Oreo cake because you threw an Oreo on top of it. Like it's.
By the way, this is over at. This is at Merry Mashups. That's where this is at. Merry Mashups.
Seems like something I'm walking past.
I would eat this. I would eat this. This looks good to me. I like a good eclair. Milk chocolate mousse.
Fair. I just don't know. I don't know what it's bringing to the table besides M&Ms.
How about a tropical holiday punch, Trevor?
Okay. This is more what I'm interested in.
Okay. Sure. Yeah. So this is go ahead. You want to read this one?
Yeah. So we've got pineapple, orange, and lemon juices, blue raspberry syrup, coconut puree garnished with blue raspberry gummy candy.
Ooh.
I will admit I'm a sucker for anytime you get blue raspberry into something that kind of draws my attention. I am a sucker for blue raspberry, and again, it's just a lot of good. Pineapple, orange, and lemon is just very, very tropical. Whatever. Which the funny thing is, yes, I know it's not like Christmas flavored per se, but I feel like after all the you're eating the eclairs and the chocolate peppermint everything, this would be like a good like palate reset. I feel.
I get that. I get that. That makes sense.
And the blue kind of feeds into they're using the blue as a it's that wintry kind of look to it. I don't know that it needs the gummy candy either necessarily, but yeah, I mean it looks like a good holiday punch.
There's also this other holiday drink.
This is the alcoholic version of that.
Yeah, but it has like this really cool like blue sugar coated pineapple wheel on the top of it. It's kind of cool. I like it. We don't need to talk about that one too much. I just thought it looked really kind of neat visually.
It's the same as the previous one we described. They just have rum in it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But if we go over to Disney Viva Navidad, we're gonna do we're gonna have a couple new items here. So we got tacos Dorado de Camarón, right? Mm-hmm. 2 shrimp tacos fried to a golden brown, topped with zesty slaw, salsa roja, salsa matcha, and
Gotcha.
crema served with Spanish rice and refried beans. Not my thing because I'm not into shrimp, but maybe you would be all
Oh,
about
I
this. I
love
don't
shrimp
know.
tacos. I
Yeah.
love shrimp tacos.
Okay.
They're
All
so
right.
good.
Fair.
Yep. Yep. This is a good in the same vein as the stuff at Rancho de Zocalo. This is right
Well,
in my wheelhouse.
this one's a little more my speed, which is the al pastor torta, which is
Mhm.
pineapple achote,
I guess. Yeah.
marinated pork with chorizo beans, uh, avocado spread, tomatillo salsa, cilantro, and onions served with tortilla chips.
Hmm.
I would eat most of the stuff. I'm not a big bean person or an avocado really either, but the rest of this sounds
Even
delicious.
when it's like, I mean, it's all coming in on the sandwich, like, so it's like, part of the whole flavor profile. I get what you're saying. Like, you don't want to just eat beans or on their own, but this is all being delivered as,
as a sandwich. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I'd be okay. But another thing we're going over to Terran Treats, which is Avengers Campus. This is a strawberry basil churro. Strawberry sauce, basil dust, and whipped topping. Interesting to me that this is over at Avengers Campus, because this doesn't scream Avengers to me in any way, shape, or form.
I mean, so Avengers has like the PIM.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, the PIM kitchen. Yeah.
PIM kitchen. Yeah. Which is very like experimental.
But this is Terran Treats though. This is not PIM.
Yeah. I understood, but I feel like it's still close. Like, I know you say what should Avengers food be, but they can open themselves up to doing anything experimental. Honestly, like
True.
It's there is no rules around what your superhero food has to be.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. Basil on a churro. That's weird.
I mean, listen, you were saying like they do too much. That's at least like a different try of churro,
Yeah, exactly. But like I'm like that's the thing about it is that I'm curious. I'm not immediately going like, oh, that's weird or that's too much or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm just like, that's interesting. I'm curious about how that would work. Right?
Yeah, no, I agree. Then we have over at Smoke Jumpers.
Yeah.
Yes, we've just been talking for too long, Trevor. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Spicy Cajun loaded fries. Cajun fries topped with hot links, cheddar cheese, corn, and bell peppers. This
just looks good.
This is delicious. It really does.
Yeah.
I mean, I just want to eat this right now. Like,
the corn with the sausage alone, and then hey, fries, sure. Like I can have fries with that.
You don't even need the fries, dude. Like the fries are like not even necessary in this. But
I bet they're good. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I want them there. Don't get me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But like I feel like I could just do the corn and the hot links and the cheddar cheese. Just give me all that. I'm golden.
Yeah. Yeah,
so,
that's just good.
That's it, my friend. We're done.
Wow. We got through that even with all of our technical issues.
Nobody needs to know about that.
No, yes, they do. Come on. Okay, we are not perfect. We do not need to pretend to be perfect. This episode was a challenge.
Less bad than the last one. Less bad. Less bad.
Yeah, so we're learning some things. We are fairly new to doing all this stuff on video. Tom is learning a lot. We're both learning a lot. Like Tom had to do a bunch of production stuff. Please, give Tom his accolades for this. I'm just going to shout this out here. I don't care. Tom does a lot of work on this. And, even for all the speed bumps we went through, he still puts this stuff out. So, please give Tom his accolades on it.
I appreciate that. You can thank me by subscribing to the podcast and to the YouTube channel and telling all of your Disney friends that if they want to know anything about all the holiday food at Disney, to go and check out our YouTube channel or go and check out the podcast. That's how you can thank me for this if you really, really want to do so.
There you go.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys for checking out Food Time. Again, like we said, you know where to find us, right? You can find us on YouTube here, where if you're watching us do this show. You can, listen, if you're listening to the audio only version of this, I think it's way more fun to watch the YouTube version so you can follow along with what we're talking about and see the pictures of what we're talking about. I think that's a lot more fun. So, definitely check out the YouTube channel. If you just want to listen to audio only, you can do that too. But I think we can wrap this up, Trevor, right? I mean, well, thanks again, everybody. Go ahead, Trevor. What were you going to say?
I was going to say, we don't have the normal rundown wrap up here. So, I don't know what to
We don't
say.
have a food time wrap up, right? We don't.
We don't. But since this is the regular episode, make sure you guys check us out. We're on. You can find us on Facebook. You can find us on Facebook and YouTube are Welcome Home Podcast. Instagram's Welcome Home Pics. We also have a Discord. If you want to help support the show, besides Tom said sharing out the show is great, but check out our Discord as well and our store. Our store is store.welcomehomepodcast.co, and you can get some merch there for the show.
We don't have these hats yet, but we will have a hat someday.
Yeah, these are all old hats. We're gonna have new hats at some point.
Maybe some food time hats. I want some food time merch. I need some food time merch.
We have lots of ideas that are going to be coming down the pipe here as time goes on. So stay tuned for that.
We have more ideas than we have time.
Yes, that's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing to have a backlog. So again, thanks everybody for listening, and I guess this has been another episode of Food Time.
Yep. Thanks everyone.